Hi.
Hi.
How
You
was
gotta remember to look at the camera, not the
I
screen.
know, I know. I can't help
I
it.
need to,
I gotta look
I
at
need to put the screen, the
I
camera,
gotta
and
fix
say
my situation
same.
so that
I
I'm
thought I was gonna
okay.
have my good camera today, and that didn't happen.
My
So
camera's here, the computer screen's here, my script is over here. Let me at least move my script over here so maybe I'll look like I'm looking at the camera. How's my
okay,
audio?
Jayla wants to crack video productions. We need to talk to Jayla with
Oh.
video productions because we need some help with video and production.
We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Um Okay, we got 6 people in here. Let's give people a little bit of time because I don't know what happened, why the link was saying 10:30, but I said 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So there's 16 people in here. So why don't I do this? I'm gonna play the intro one more time, and then
Oh, they said we look like sisters with our matching lip. This is warrior paint.
war paint. And
It's warrior paint today.
I only put on my lipstick because I was like, "Oh, I'm not being a good 400 meter diva brand ambassador, so let me put on Catch Me If You Can." All right.
They can never hear you. Use your mic.
You can't hear me again. All right, I'm gonna play the intro one more time. Let some more folks get in here, and then we're gonna get into the things. I think they could hear you, or
Because you said
maybe not. Maybe not.
Natasha said we needed like music to go with our
Our intro, the
and I'm gonna
music.
get in the booth, guys.
Yeah, the
I'm
music that we had before, we were getting flagged for copyright, so we need some non-copyright music. For now, you're just gonna have to get the audio list intro. All right, we got 30 people in here, 31 people in here. Okay. All right, we're good. Sorry. All right.
intro.
So, yes, welcome to Track Girl Summer. I'm your host, Natasha Hastings. This is my co host, Kori Carter, and we're bringing the culture to track and field.
Oh, track girl summer, track girl summer.
Follow me, Natasha Hastings, Twitter, Instagram, IG and Instagram is the same thing. Facebook, YouTube. Follow Kori, the Kori Monster, Twitter, IG, Facebook, YouTube as well. Most important, follow Track Girl Summer. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not watching on Track Girl Summer, that's actually where we would prefer for you to watch. But Track Girl Summer, follow us everywhere. We're coming to you every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Lord help us. But here we are. Tonight, we will be covering some hot topics. You know, there's always some things going on in the trackosphere. Um, Also, we'll be back on Friday, but we're gonna talk a little bit about Lausanne. Lausanne is happening tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. And Friday's episode will be a reaction to Lausanne. We're gonna see some fire matchups, but
Tonight,
tonight, we
tonight.
are joined by the Teahna Daniels, fresh off her welcome home, her Tokyo performance, her Prefontaine performance. We're gonna talk about all the things. All the things.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
I'm very proud of us because y'all asked for Teahna on Monday, and here we are the next one on Wednesday. It's like ask and you shall receive.
Ask and you shall receive. We aim to please over here.
I'm happy about it. Is it time for fit check?
Oh God, you and these fit checks.
It's like literally part of the show. You know it's coming every show, and yet you decide to dress the way you dress. Natasha, when you have a closet full of clothes.
A closet full of clothes that I have not unpacked. They're still in trash bags.
I look really good in Natasha's clothes. I love being in your closet. I might repost what I posted already because me in your closet is my favorite thing. But first of all, let's get into the hair. It says, my teammate's coming, so Flo knows. Then we got, war paint. Parents want warrior paint. I'm gonna call it warrior paint. And then this little sweatpants fit, little matching, little croppy toppy.
You and your croppy top. Ooh, excuse me.
Shirt. I might have to wear them.
Before I get into my fit check, 47 of y'all in here. Keep sharing, keep liking, bring some folks to the party. I'm wearing a Track Girl Summer trucker hat. Merch coming very, very soon. Be on the lookout for that. We have hats and t-shirts coming, but tonight I'm wearing a hat. And I'm wearing this is an Under Armour Black History Month. I think it's actually Steph Curry kind of helped out with this t-shirt. That's what we got going on.
Someone says they did not know there was Flo Nose merch, and I'm Flo's number one fan. If there's any merch, I was gonna have it. And y'all want Allyson? We gonna get Allyson. Don't worry about it. She's part of Track Girl Summer. Now when?
Right. When she's off her world tour.
And that leads me to our first hot topic of the day, because when she gets off of doing
the first hot topic, you're jumping ahead.
When I wrote the script, you added this in, but okay, you know what? But what I'll say is, when she gets off the Kimmel, she can go to Track Girl Summer. Go ahead, you can start.
Well, there's really only one thing that I wanted to talk about in an effort to save time. Kori and I had a conversation before we came on that we were like, we're keeping it to an hour tonight, right? We don't know if it's going to happen. But I just wanted to talk about the women's 100 going into Lausanne, because I saw clips from
world record. It's giving world record.
Giving world record, but also I saw clips of the press conference, and I loved seeing Shelly and Elaine sitting next to each other, being playful. Shelly was like, well, Elaine's closer than I am, but also I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. It was really cool to see. It's exciting. I think tomorrow, apart from the 100, we're bound to see some great performances. Ryan Krauser was like, the fun thing about now that he throws anytime he PBs, it's a world record. I was like, okay, light flex. Light flex, Kambuji's also there. She's running, I believe, again in the 200. So Lausanne is shaping up to be another hot Diamond League with some dope performances to come. Of course, I'm looking forward to the 100. I'm not gonna lie. I said it on Monday, and I'll say it again. I did not dream in this lifetime to see that we could be like this close to knocking on the world record. And I just want to see
that world record of all of them. Right. We always thought it was going to be untouchable.
Yeah.
Also, so today, I was like, let me go back to these Mount Sac results, right? Metcalf ran 10:37, right? Elaine ran 10:54. And what I'm getting at is, if Metcalf is like, this is what football speed has to offer, right? Elaine is like right on that, right?
Like, he would have been dipping at the line.
What I'm saying is, he's the best they have to offer. If we're not talking about like Marquise Goodwin, right? Right? Like he's like, I have football speed that can maybe be track speed, right? What is the rest of the NFL like? And this is no shade to the NFL. This is only me bigging up Elaine. Like, I kind of, like, we were talking the other day about, you saying, well, who was he going head-to-head with? Gosh darn it. Why am I having a brain fart? I'll have to look.
I don't know.
DK Metcalf, someone said DK Metcalf is 230 pounds.
Just text me and said my volume is really low. Can you guys not hear me? Let me try this. Go ahead, Kori.
He's 230 pounds, and those 230 pounds are full of testosterone. Elaine is like, what I'm saying is,
how about now?
Now you have like a back. That's better. No, I don't like that. Tyreek, yes. I don't want to see the Tyreek versus Usain as much as I want to see Elaine versus all these guys at the combine. I just want to see these football guys head to head with Elaine because I was doing the math and it was mathing. When we really sit down and think about it. Basically, Kori, I'm just laughing because I yell when I talk. Yeah, I don't like whatever you did. That's not good. There's buzz in the background, and I hear it. But
Kori is loud.
Chauncey, no, Natasha's not going to go on a date with you. I keep seeing that come up. That's like the fifth comment.
Ay. Okay, is this any better?
Absolutely not.
No. Hi, Victoria. Natasha, are you moving back to NYC someday?
You still haven't revealed where you're staying.
No, I have not. Okay, people are saying the volume's better. All right.
Peter, I saw that shade, and I'm not mad at it. All right. Next on our hot tops is Sydney is a world record holder, Olympic gold medalist, and now about to be a wife. Okay,
she's out here getting married.
Murray. Unlike Chauncey and Natasha.
Why are you so
married? Because it's like this show is not The Bachelorette, and I want to talk track, and Chauncey's just trying to like get your hand in marriage, and sometimes I need to shut things all the way down because if you don't, because people don't act right. Honestly, I would have let the first one slide, but it's the 5th, 6th, 7th. But
59 people in here, guys. Like, share, comment. We appreciate the support.
She's married. She's getting married to Andre LeBron Jr. Okay, Sydney LeBron.
Did you know that she was dating anyone?
Yeah. Oh. You are so old and not on social media. Natasha's like in the mix, but you're not in the mix.
I mind's my business.
True.
While I get in the Frat Girl Summer and talk about people business.
Yeah, I'm happy for her. I feel like she's taking me through this like emotional journey. Like on Monday, we were just
yeah
with her, and now we're like up here high with her. But I'm happy for her. Yes. So the cute little orange dress. Anything else you wanna?
No, I'm excited for her. I'm happy for her. I mean, I think it's awesome to see that like she's performing well on the track. She's got love in her life. Do he got an older brother?
I don't know. I'll look into it. He's a junior, so I doubt it because juniors are usually the first.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
Well, we talked about this earlier. Allyson, my sis Allyson looked good on
Blade. Those legs.
What? Don't little thigh. Everybody like a little dark meat.
A little thigh.
Little thigh.
Yeah.
Let us know. Let them know. Show them and you know I love it when you show a little clavicle.
A little décolletage.
Yeah, a little clavicle out.
But it was very classy based. It was it was the definition of I'm sexy without doing too much. Here I am. You gonna get this leg. You gonna get this action. Here I am.
Curls were defined.
Curls were very defined.
really excited about the fact that she's just like getting to bask in everything that is her, and she got to talk about her brand Sage, which I bought a pair of Sage. I bought a pair for my sister. I need to get a pair for my mom. Let me go back online and get me some more Sage. I support Black business, support track business, and I send Black women money. Mm-hmm. And that's a reminder to send a Black woman some money today. I'll probably remind you again. But yeah, just I love seeing my friend win. And then she gotta be like, look, I was on Time Magazine. Magazine.
Life Flex. Yeah. I'm out here promoting my shoes, my company, my brother's crazy idea that was obviously a brilliant idea.
And like, if you know Allyson and Wes, you know, like the bond that they have, it's very strong. Like they're power siblings. I don't know, like Wonder Twins, but not twins, you know?
Yeah.
So yes. You can talk about this. I don't want to talk about this.
77 people.
I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go to jail. So.
77 people in the room. Continue to like and share. The other night we ended at 145 viewers.
Do you have a fan on?
Huh?
Do you have a fan on?
No, I saw someone ask that. No.
All right, we're gonna work on this. Slowly but surely, guys, we're gonna get our little.
It wouldn't be Track Girl Summer if we didn't. I know you guys saw the tweets.
Like, if you could see the way my leg is just like shaking right now, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna just.
Or it wasn't tweets; it was a story post and subliminals. The Shade Room has picked it up. I just have no words because I'm going to say that perhaps the Shade Room and everybody got it wrong. And maybe we're getting it wrong because I don't see what Allyson said that was out of line.
Allyson said, I hope she has a good support system.
Unkind, untrue.
I think she has a great career, a long career ahead of her. And she likes the personality that she's bringing guys to the sport. I'm going to assume that she's not talking about Allyson because there ain't no way. There ain't no way. It's just like, there's no way, right?
Yeah.
There's no. All right. I'm good.
What's going with my audio today? I'm sorry, guys. I'll unpack and find my other mic. Maybe my other mic would be better. 80 people in the room. Continue to like and share.
Here's what I'm gonna say, and this is nothing to do Shikari. What I will say about me, myself personally, is that I am grateful to have someone like Allyson who has come before me, who has fought for female athletes, who has personally shown me how to be a track athlete, who has helped me so much in my professional career. And she is literally the blueprint. I like literally look at her footsteps and try to just step where she stepped and she carries herself with grace in class, which is why when she's done running, whenever she decides that is, because apparently she's still getting medals 5 Olympics later, she will continue to be relevant and continue to be someone who is celebrated. And that's all I have to say.
I don't think anything else needs to be said.
All right. Well, we're keeping it to an hour. She can't be talking about Allyson.
She can't be. She can't be.
All right. Well, let's get in. We're moving along like really well.
We are. I'm proud of us.
You
know what I appreciate? The chat is even like next topic. Because you know what? Here at Track Girl Summer, we bring the hot topics, but we're more about giving our people their flowers. And We are fans of the sport, but moreover, fans of the people. And with that, I'm going to let Kori introduce our guest, who we are here to give her nothing but love and flowers, and take it away.
Before I introduce our guest, I would like to say we're talking about Teahna tonight and Teahna. And then Teahna. Okay. So tonight we have a 2021 Olympic silver medalist in the 4x1. She ran a killer second leg. She's also the only American to hop up in that Olympic final. She also was the only American to hop up in the World Championship final in 2019 in Doha. She is your 2019 USA champion in the 100. In 2016, she won NCAA's indoors in the 60, and she set an American junior record with 7:11. And she became the fastest freshman woman in NCAA history and the number 5 NCAA performer of all time. And she just ran that 1083. That 1083 at pre. So yeah, give it up for my teammate Teahna Daniels. I want to hear people clapping, but like I can't. But
hi guys.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Teahna is like one of the most genuine, sweetest, kind-hearted person. Just chill, mellow vibes, positive energy all the time.
Always.
Hi, Teahna. Welcome to Track Girl Summer.
Hi guys. I'm happy to be on the show. Honestly, I'm really excited. I watched y'all show actually.
Oh, thank you. Well, welcome to Track Girl Summer. And as I said before we got on the line, it's the Teahna show tonight. So we're here to talk about you. We're here to talk about what's going on. We hear you got businesses. You're doing amazing things on the track. So let's get into the things. Kori, take it away.
So I've heard this story a couple times, but I find it very cute. How did you get started in track?
Well, my mom isn't actually on right now.
Hi, Mom.
Shout out to Linda Latson. So when I was 8 years old, I was racing against some of the kids in my neighborhood barefoot. And my mom saw that I was winning, so she told me to go put on some shoes and race them again, and I was still winning. So she decided to put me into a track club out here in Orlando called Focus. That was my first AAU track club that I was a part of in Orlando.
Nice.
I'm not saying that you told your story incorrectly, but
she's
gonna tell you told your story incorrectly. Go ahead, Kori.
So what's up?
Because I need you to highlight something. You said I was racing some of the kids. No, you're racing some of the boys and giving that business. Yeah. I need that to be highlighted.
Yeah. I was racing the boys in the neighborhood.
All right. That's what, come on. Let them know how it really was.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been in it for a long time. So I really respect it. Yeah, okay. My mom said I had to do it.
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
I was fast, period. On the block. Run this, literally.
Hey, Mom.
She said you had on flip-flops. You weren't barefoot. She said, I had my babies in some shoes. I feel like flip-flops are even hard, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was cool.
So I wanted to ask you about your welcome home. Because I saw the video of you coming down the escalator. It looked like you teared up a little bit. Was that Mom whose arms you ran into?
Of course, that's the first person I saw. Well, the second person I saw, I actually saw my best friend Brittany first. I was like, "What are you doing here?" But I was really surprised. I wasn't expecting all those people to be there to welcome me home. I actually told my mom, I was like, "Hey, Mom, I can get a rental car and drive home. Like, you don't have to come pick me up from the airport." But she was like, "No, I'm gonna pick you up." And I knew something was gonna happen, but I wasn't expecting that many people, like my family, to be there.
I'm low-key tearing up because it sounds like you're like super close to your mom, and my mom is like my best friend. My mom helps me with my son, and she went home this weekend, and I was like, so when are you coming back? No, like seriously, when are you coming back? And
Yeah.
I
My
was like,
mom is.
yeah.
I was not kidding when I said my mom is my ROD. Like she will fire anybody up for me. Like she is like she's the real deal. Yeah, she's
Told
the
you
real
go put
deal.
those shoes on and go beat them boys up some more.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Especially since, my dad isn't with me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He passed away in 2018. So I really cherish my relationship with my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me crying in the beginning of the interview. We still got like things to talk about.
Ready for it. I'm you see the smile on my face.
No, but I definitely agree with you. My mom knows nothing about track other than that I run it, but she's the best athlete for it that there is. Like, she's like, I don't know anything about track, but I know you like your pineapples. Brought them for you.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
she's like, do you need anything? You need me to bring anything? Like, she's always on it.
And that probably made up for the fact that we were in the COVID Olympics, so you weren't able to, hug your mom after you got your silver medal. So to have your community around you, especially since you probably went away from them for very long, because I know for a fact you didn't go home during the summer, during the COVID. We were out here homeless, going from track to track.
You already know how it was. Oh my goodness, those COVID workouts were just like, okay, we're still running, we're still practicing in this hot Texas sun. but yeah, it was, it made it even more better to compete at the Olympics this year because of the longer that we had. But I'm happy how it went.
And are you gonna ask
Go
a
ahead.
question?
Go ahead.
I know how this pen ended up in my hand. But what I was gonna say is you mentioned your dad. You lost him in 2018. How and then months later you came back to win SEC. Huh?
I was saying thank you, Peter.
Oh, and then months later you had to come back on the track to win conference. How did you deal with that and channel your energy and just kind of work through the grief? Because I don't know how you did it, girl.
Yeah. I mean, Texas has a great support system there for me during that time. And also the coaching staff was very supportive for me then at the time too. They told me not to rush it or anything, but I came back, I want to say during indoor conference as well. And I just tried to come back for my team. I mean, my dad was a big part of my life and a big part of my track life. So I didn't want to, be down and out too long because I know he wouldn't want that. So.
And I know he's a big fan of you because I heard he got a Longhorn tattoo. My dad loves me, but he ain't get no Stanford tree.
and the crazy thing is he was such a Gators fan. He wanted me to go to University of Florida so bad. But I was actually gonna go to Florida State. That was actually my school that I was actually going to commit to. But then I went to my official visit to the University of Texas and I was like, oh, I think I got to come to Austin. And as soon as I did, he was so supportive. He got the Longhorn tattoo, I think right here on his arm. But yeah, he was always supportive of anything that I do.
Well, Emmanuel Alozi wants to know what made you choose to go to Texas.
Yeah. Oh man. If you've ever been to Austin, I think you would know. I mean, Austin has it all, honestly. It has the college life, but it also has that separation to life, if that makes sense. Yeah, it was always I don't know, it was a good balance. And also the school was amazing. The academics there are top tier. And also like I said, the coaching support was also another thing. And also Black Girl Magic. Tantra Buford Bailey was my coach at the time. So I definitely was attracted to the fact that there was a Black woman coach that I would do it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of us out here in the coaching roles on a collegiate level. Speaking of Texas, so you get to Texas, Tanja's your coach. Mm-hmm. Then here comes Flo. And, I tell everyone, like, everyone knows I love my coach all the way down, but I also tell him, like, he's the hardest man to work for. So if you don't want to be the best,
yeah, you gotta have some thick skin. Yeah, you gotta have real thick skin to be coached by Flo. But he cares. He cares so much for his athletes. He wants to see everybody be, successful. So that's what I appreciate the most from him.
And so you had a great collegiate career. You go pro. You decide to stay at Texas. What made you want to stay with Flo and train with him?
Oh man, I was actually going to transfer. I talked to this was before I found out that Flo was coming. So when I found out that we were going to have a coaching change, I actually had a meeting with the previous coaches, and I said, okay, what should I do? And they were, telling me to put my name in the portal. You just never know what's going to happen. So I had another conversation with the AD, and he was like, just wait until we announce it. And I was like, okay. And so when I saw that, Flo was coaching, I was like, I'm staying. Like, what? like Flo is one of the best coaches in NCAA. He's gotten some amazing ladies to drop some great times. And I was like, if he can do that in Kentucky, what are you doing me? Like, that's all I was thinking. So, yeah. And he got me down to 1083. So let's just keep going.
Oh, we're going to get to that 1083.
Yeah. We're
going to get to it. We're going to get to it. But you've been a joy to watch even before. I remember watching you at NC's at Texas. And just, I don't like using the word sneaker, but I connect with like the underdog because it's like, yeah, y'all like to sleep on me, but I'm going to come through and win this championship. I'm going to come through and drop this time. Don't forget about me over here.
Is Teahna underdog? Because I feel like she's very consistent. I just feel like y'all don't be giving her the respect that she deserves.
The respect that she deserves. Yes, exactly.
But she's not underdog to me.
Exactly.
Hey, if it's one thing though, I'll tell y'all, Kori will hype me up. On my worst days, Kori would be like, "But you're the fastest one in America." Like, she will hype me up so hard, and Kori is definitely somebody that I have to show some appreciation to, because even though it seems like I might not be paying attention or like might not feel what you say, I feel it, and you make me believe it. So for sure, yeah.
Kori, Kori's heart is stone. So
I know.
The love that you're giving her.
Here's the thing: is I don't hype Teahna up. I literally just tell her facts about herself. I literally just read her bio to her. It's not hype if it's true. Teahna, but thank you. I appreciate that, friend.
We were gonna leave the shade in the hot topics, but
that's not shade.
It's not hype if it's true. Okay. I had to look directly into the camera for that.
This is something I wanted to ask you about, because I'm glad Claudette said Teahna is one of my body goals. It's up there.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I posted it earlier. Sorry.
But we've talked about, I've seen you talk about it on IG, talked about it on Flow Track, dealing with body image. And Natasha, why am I small?
Oh, what did I
do? I'm big.
I'm sorry. I was scrolling through the comments. I don't know what happened. Oh, this is so professional. Sorry.
Welcome to Trackle Sound. But
it happens.
I was going to have Natasha talk a little bit, because Natasha, you have talked about.
Yes, I have had my own journey with body image, and it is an ongoing thing, something that you constantly deal with, and we have seen you talk candidly about it. And I think that, sometimes people are like, but how? You look amazing. I look at you and I'm like, you look amazing. You're fit. You're powerful. You ran 1083. You're fast. Like, what do you mean? Talk to us a little bit about that. I feel like, I always say that sometimes as athletes, people feel like we're superheroes, but, we are superheroes, but we have very human issues as well that we have to work through.
Very much so. It took me a very long time to be comfortable in my skin, like, because I've always like been the bigger athlete, and I hate to say that, but that's for lack of better terms. I've always been that like thicker, stronger athlete. So in high school, my coach for high school actually decided for me to lift more so I can offset my weight, my power, and my weight going down the track. So I kind of just been honing on to that for a long time. But this year has changed my perspective on like how I view my body. Like I'm more accepting of where I am in the moment instead of where I want to be. I mean, obviously where I want to be is very important, but I have to love where I am now so I can get there. That makes sense. So definitely like the nutritionist, dietitian actually for USATF, Miss Glass, she helped me kind of get a healthy relationship with food, because I didn't have a healthy relationship with food, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, that.
And I think people would be so surprised to hear how prevalent that is in athletes, and especially female athletes, right? That like I've talked about having roommates in college and like very clearly seeing like, ooh, that's an eating disorder because of the things that we're telling ourselves, but also even some of it. I think, what you pointed out earlier about having a female coach, in some instances, the male coaches are speaking to female athletes in ways that they don't realize that they shouldn't be. And it happens with women too. Let me be clear about that. I think sometimes women can be even harder on female athletes. But I think I applaud you for being vulnerable and sharing that, because I think the more and more that we continue to share the things that we do go through as athletes, it makes us more relatable, but also, there's someone out there that can relate to that and really find inspiration.
For sure. Like I said, I'm human as well. And actually, I have to admit that for the past like 3 to 4 months, I have not looked at the scale. Like, because I don't.
Girl.
Yeah, because I don't even want to, because I know I feel great right now. So I don't want to mentally mess myself up. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta drop down because da 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 da. But like, as long as my body feels great, it is what it is. I just let Flo handle that part when we have to weigh in and stuff.
I have the same mentality. I don't look at the scale. People ask me, how much do you weigh? I don't know. I look good enough.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't bring that negativity into my life right now. And it's also deceptive because we're a lot of muscle.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
I'll get on the scale like a boxer and just pretend I'm weighing.
Yeah.
Yes, but Natasha, that's exactly how I feel. It's like I don't want that negativity in my life, good or bad. Because when it's good, I'm like, okay, I can slack off a little bit. But if it's bad, it's like, oh, I can't do that. Yeah. So I get it.
So I wanted to ask you 2 questions. One, what does a healthy relationship with food look like to you? And 2, you said that this year you finally learned how to love your skin. Like, how did you get to that place?
Well, I would say for the first question, what's a healthy relationship with food? I feel like not putting too much into like what you eat. I mean, at first, yes, I did count my calories. I was very like strict on what I did. But once I got that routine and respected that routine, I didn't indulge. Like that's I feel like that's the key. Like, don't indulge. Like, you can like have a piece here or there, maybe, but don't go overboard. Don't eat that whole big bag of chips. Yeah. And what was your second?
Balance and moderation is it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be punishment.
I'm laughing because I'm the exact opposite.
Like if you want that glass of wine, have that glass of wine, but like don't have the bottle. Hello. I need your I
don't do well with gray. I'm black or white. So if you tell me I can have a little bit, like, what's a little bit? you know? But if you told me I can't have it, I won't have it at all. Like if Flo tells me not to do something, I won't do it.
Yeah.
But that's how I work. And I think part of it is like figuring out how you work and how your brain.
Yeah,
and like,
right.
Discipline it yourself.
Right. That's exactly what it is. Like, can I be honest though right now?
Please be honest.
Before the day of that race that I ran, 1083, just past weekend, I had a bagel, like a bagel, like sausage sandwich, egg sandwich. And I was like, I never do this. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have it today because I deserve it.
That's what your body was craving. Like that's what your body needed.
Yeah, I
but
needed
also,
that.
I just want to say, sometimes when you give yourself that love, you have the best races. Because when you love on yourself like that, you take some of the pressure off of yourself and you go out there and
just go
have fun. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
that
thing, you better eat that bagel again before your next track meet.
Hello, I might have to go back. Because usually
I had a bagel sandwich. I thought you ought to be like, I had 3 gallons of ice cream.
But literally though, I literally have like oatmeal and like eggs.
Yeah.
For breakfast before meets. But like this time I was like,
no matter how nervous you are, oatmeal will go down.
right.
That's a staple. Like, I know I can get the oatmeal down. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Right. Yeah. But definitely that's what I mean with the healthy relationship with food. Like I feel like I can, not eat what I want, but like, still be fine.
You have control over it.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I just got a text from Coach Flo that just says Tropical Summer. I don't know if he's watching, but he just texted me Tropical Summer.
Hey,
Flo retweeted Teahna's tweet today when he retweeted our tweet that we were back tonight, and then he also retweeted Teahna tweeted. So Flo knows. Flo's watching. Hey, Flo.
Are you still doing Airbond? Because a lot of people are like, oh, they want to know about nutritionists and nutrition. Is that something that you're still participating in? People go to you.
I'm gonna take my jacket off. I'm still an ambassador for Arbonne as well. That definitely helped kickstart my but that definitely kickstarted my like healthy relationship with food, being a part of Arbonne and having those products and stuff. Because the protein powders, I use it to make like waffles in the morning. So good. Yeah. But I want to add that as well. Like one thing that I definitely changed within like my eating habits, I added more protein to my diet. I wasn't getting enough protein. So fun tip.
My other question was, how did you learn to love the skin that you're in? And I also like completely got distracted because you took your jacket off, and I'm like, you look so freaking good and so freaking strong right now.
Yeah.
And you show a clavicle, and you guys know how I feel about clavicles. Okay.
A little décolletage.
Oh yes. This is actually like because a lot of people ask about my W. My dad's name was Wellis, so I got a gold W, and it can also mean like when, like I have a lot of different sayings. And this one, my best friend gave it to me, and it has the day my dad passed, so it's kind of like a little reminder of like why I still run. So
yeah. I have never spoken to you, and I'm just like in awe of you. You're so sweet. I feel your energy through the camera. I love it.
It's just the vibes.
They call me auntie. You can call me auntie, okay? You give little sister vibes, little niece vibes. I love it. You're sweet. I'm sorry, Kori. Do your thing.
I already asked the question. Like, but how did you learn love?
How did I learn how to love?
Huh?
You said how did I learn how to love the skin that I'm in, right?
Mm-hmm. You're beautiful skin that I'm obsessed with.
I really truly feel like my affirmations in the morning. I used to always I still do. I write down affirmations. I write down positive things about myself and like my goal for the day. Like one of my goals for daily on my mirror at home is I want to move with intention and love, like with everything that I do. So that's one thing that I incorporated in like my daily process, I guess, to appreciate who I am as a person. And also, like, when I started my yoga journey to get my certification in I want to say March, but I got my certification in May. My class was so supportive of me. Like, it built my confidence to like a whole new level. So now I'm a yoga instructor as well. So that's shameless plug.
You're taking the steering wheel. First of all, I love the affirmations. I do affirmations as well.
Very important.
And then
Natasha's affirmations just like lit up.
oh, you saw that? Yes, I preach affirmations. I live by affirmations. I'm starting to do them with my son. We have a mirror in here that, like, now that he's going to school, we do little things in the mirror before we leave. But I love affirmations. But you're taking the steering wheel because shameless plug. That's what you're here for. Because we did get some questions in the chat about your yoga and meditation. So talk to us. Before you get into that, there's 131 of you in here. Continue
And before
to
we
share, continue to like. Teahna's in here giving us her beautiful, bubbly, lovely soul. Get some more people in here, okay?
Before we get into your yoga journey, I would just like to disrespectfully say that I have been asking you to take me through a yoga class for months. Before you even, I was like, hours to get certified. Let me be an hour. Yeah, I'm trying to get flexible.
I've been doing mine right.
And hit a split. And we're just a slight into the side.
I got you. We go back soon, so I got you.
All right. But your yoga journey.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing yoga since high school, honestly. But like, I was actually so scared to start my journey to be certified, though. I was like so nervous because I'm really bad with, I wouldn't say I'm really bad. I have a challenge with public speaking sometimes. So to be in front of a bunch of, women that are interested in the same things I'm interested in, but like totally different worlds than I'm in, it was kind of like a different type of experience. But they poured so much love and like good energy into me and just really like helped with my confidence. So yeah.
I loved it, but I also loved how you were like, I'm really bad. No, let me change my language. I have a challenge with, come on, girl.
Yeah.
Come
they
on.
Taught, but they
taught me that. They all the vibes.
Yeah, like don't declare that the negativity over yourself. Just say it's a challenge. Like, and challenges can be overcome. So yeah.
And I think it's so dope.
Did y'all catch that? Don't declare negativity over your life. It's a challenge, and challenges can be overcome. Come on.
And I think it's so dope because I think Natasha and I talk about like sometimes track can be all consuming and we don't get to explore the other facets of our lives, and you make time for that. And like, I also think it's the same kind of marry where yoga can help you with track. But I think a lot of times we just like, oh, I have to do just track. And this is all I am. And like, you're more than one dimension. And I think that's really dope.
Thank you.
Cornell was like, this is cute and whatever, but I'm trying to talk about how Teahna was tearing up this track on this relay on this.
Let's get to it.
Let's talk about it.
I want to hear about your Olympic journey because you not only were on the silver medalist 4x1, but you also were the only American in that Olympic final. What is it like to be carrying all of Team USA on your shoulders? Because you did it in the Olympics, you did it in 2019.
Hold on.
I mean, honestly, like, I don't even look at it like that. I look at it as, just me just trying to accomplish goals. I honestly, like, it's just me like scraping off goals that I have for myself. I wanted to make Olympic final. I wanted to make the World Championship final. I wanted to compete in Diamond Leagues after my senior year. Like, I'm just scratching off things that I wanted to do. I don't really look at it as like me like representing fully like, like I don't see it like that, but I guess people see it like that.
I mean, I
But
always
yeah,
say, like, it's, the Olympics was another race, the World Championships was another race. But I think it's also something to be said about doing things when they count and being there, being on the
And
team, being in the final, making it through rounds. You're young. You've got a couple more Olympics in you. You're
I
on
hope a
your way.
few, because I mean,
1083.
Shelly Ann is showing that I could be in my 30s and still running fast. So
Yeah,
I'm ready. I
absolutely.
am ready.
Laura,
Yeah.
we just talked.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But
Don't worry, Laura. To your yoga question,
Tiahna
we
Barletta,
talked
I'm
about
sorry.
it, but well, I'm still gonna plug that. Post this video. The video will live. There will be timestamps, so you can skip to the different
No, she's not
parts of the
asking you to
video.
ask
I realize
Tiahna.
what she's asking, but I still want to say that there are timestamps for you to go back and watch. So if there's anything that you
But you
missed,
also
you want to
have
hear
time.
again, you can just go right to that part of the video.
I love it. Like, we got it together, guys. We finally got time.
Thanks to Aisha. Aisha be coming through with them timestamps. Thank you.
Aisha is track girl summer. But yeah, okay. So you're just light work, crossing off goals, which I love.
Yeah. And I also feel like my experience in the World Championship final kind of carried on to the Olympic final, because I was like, I mean, I've been here before. I raced these like this before. Like, I'm not, that fear was away. Like,
Come
yeah.
Come on.
Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Campbell.
We already had
Big up yourself.
So let's talk about this relay. Working with your training partner, Jenna, handing.
Yeah.
You didn't do that handoff because I was before. But because I handed off to you at Texas Relays, I was like, you've done this handoff, but you had it. Which was scary. Look, let me tell you something. We're gonna talk about this Olympics, but I didn't tell y'all about this Texas Relay 4x1.
Oh yeah.
I could not get the stick to her at practice, but I said, "Look, Teahna, don't worry about it. The gun
We're gonna get it done. And we got it done. We got it done. Okay.
I don't know why Coach Flo was like, you'll be taking from Jenna Prandini and giving to Teahna Daniels. Make it happen.
Hey, Kori, you was moving though. I was like, okay, Kori, hold on. Let me get right. You was moving, Kori. You was on that curve.
I was all, because if there's one thing I'm not going to do is it's embarrass Flo.
Not embarrass yourself, but not embarrass Flo.
No, like
Noted.
I can embarrass myself all day, but not Dad.
Noted.
But no, let's talk about this Olympic 4x1.
Mm-hmm.
How was that like? What was the experience? I just love. Okay, first of all, your interview after the first round gave me so much joy. You could see that you were having fun.
Yeah, I was, man. It was so much fun. I was like, man, I dreamt about this. I dreamt about being in the Olympics. Like, I'm gonna enjoy every single moment of this. Like, for real.
I wish I had that, like, at my first Olympics. That is definitely a regret, that, like, you should absolutely live in every moment of the Olympics, enjoy every moment of it, and to come home with the silver medal. Continue. I'm sorry. I really love you, man. I love your energy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, are we all over the time?
No. It's the Teahna show. Come on.
Listen, if I you, hopefully that comes true. Eric, George, trying to meet Teahna Daniels.
That's my little brother, man. Shout out to him. That's literally my little brother.
Okay, so like, I know I've seen you in the gym. Teahna, when she squats, y'all, like, she's just like all the plates, add them on, put them on. But we've been bench pressing, getting the traps ready so that they can carry the weight of an Olympic medal.
I mean,
like
the weight room is my favorite thing. I love the weight room. That's my favorite. That's my like. Besides the yoga mat, weight room is like, yeah, just nice. I actually like. After I'm done with track, I want to be like an international like yoga instructor where I like host retreats all over the world. But another like thing that I'm interested in is doing like bodybuilding, like maybe going to the Olympics for that, maybe being like the first person to go to Olympics for the bodybuilding. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's fun fact.
What I love is like I feel it's funny to me because when you think of a yogi and you think of a bodybuilder, you think of two completely different people.
Yeah.
They're all the same. They're all the same. Yoga, honestly, Kori, like yoga is what you make it. Like this is yoga right now. Like this, like you're talking to y'all. Yeah. Like,
but what I'm trying to say, what I was trying to get to originally is like, what's it like having that Olympic medal? Where is it? Who's got it? Your mom? You?
You know who
got
it. My mama got it. Yeah, my mom definitely has that medal right now. It's not with me at all.
It's about right.
Yeah.
I hate to bring this up, but like how was the Olympics without mom being there? Because I mean, I think we all dream about going to the Olympics and we dream about our family being there, but nobody dreamed of going to the Olympics in the middle of a panini. So like, how did you manage? Like, I know Flo was there, which, you know, having coach there is probably the most important thing, honestly. But like not having, you know, your support system, were you able to have that athlete moment that they had at the mixed zone where you could see your family watching? Tell us a little bit about how you navigated, but we're still able to perform without having, you know, mom and usual support there.
Yeah. I mean, my mom's energy is unmatched. So like having her there would have been such a bonus. But I always feel that love and support from a distance, regardless of where I am. I mean, I moved away from home. So, you know, being separated from my family is kind of like the usual. So I just have that mental system of like, I know they still support me regardless of where I am. But in Tokyo, I mean, I made sure I called them every time I woke up because, you know, it was a 14-hour difference because my family's in Orlando, Florida. So it was a 14-hour difference. So I made sure every time I woke up, they were in the middle of their day, but I still had, you know, gave them time for us to talk. And, you know, it was, I still tried to find connection with them, even though I was in Tokyo.
And I feel like, you know, the Olympics is such an emotional high, and it's like that's the main goal. You cross us off about how do you refocus and go out and run 1083 like just after getting your Olympic silver medal because you're an Olympic medalist because you went to the Olympics as an Olympian to get a silver medal.
But hold on, let's set the stage, right? Because
set the scene.
Because we come off of Tokyo, an emotional roller coaster /high /silver medal. Then I got to stay focused because I've got for me.
She could have easily just been like, did my job.
I'm done. No more season. I'm done. And then you go to the Prefontaine Classic. That the Prefontaine in itself is a big enough meet. That's pressure. I know that your sponsor requires you to be there.
Most of the check.
And the 100, the women's 100 was hot.
Very.
And Teahna said, not without Teahna Daniels.
From lane one.
Yeah. Well, thank you for setting the scene.
That's what we're going to do.
But after the Olympics, I when I got home, I was so tired. I was like, I gotta go to practice. Okay, let me go to practice. Let me refocus. Let me, it was that the jet lag hit so bad. That first week, I was asleep
I did
every
at
single.
that stage, the jet lag. Yes.
Yeah, the jet lag hit me bad. Every chance I got to be in my bed, I was in my bed. Like it hit me bad. But and even my practices weren't good either that first week I got back. I was like, ugh, I was really, really on a downward spiral. But and also not to ruin the movement, but the death of Cameron also kind of hit me hard as well. So those emotions back and forth of being happy, but also like being sad and like still like being like, okay, I still have to go to practice. Like all of that really weighed on me. But the week of I just kind of had a different mindset. That weekend, I really gave myself time to rest. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's just finish this out. I'm going to go try my best. The pressure's not on me. So I'm just going to go do what I do and compete.
And so walk us through.
That is 1083.
Yes. Take us through it. You're in lane 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like this is an unfair question because my better or best races I don't really remember.
Mm-hmm.
And 1083 just seems like you blink and you're over.
Like honestly, like yeah, go ahead.
No. Take me through it. The gun, the call room.
Yeah.
The ladies, take your clothes off.
Yeah. Like
On your
I was
mark.
really, like yeah. I was really chilling. Like I was like, all right, last one. Like let's just see what happens. And I was having some great block starts, like popping out before. Like I just had the best energy. I was like, where was this all season? Like I just had
Did Flo think you were gonna run fast like that?
What'd you say?
Did Flo feel like you were gonna run fast like that, or was he shocked?
I mean, he always knew that I can run fast. I feel like, there was no doubt that that's.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not shocked. I wasn't really shocked at 1083 because Teahna came to practice one day and she's like, I had a dream I ran 10.6. And I was like, and the funny thing is, the way she said it, I was like, I believe that. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I believe it in my chest.
Hey, it happened. And honestly, like, yeah, I just kind of had like kind of a not carefree, but like kind of like a chill attitude. But when I was in the blocks, they were like, the crowd got really rowdy. And one of the gunman guys, he was talking, and I was like, okay, let's just get up because this is too much. Y'all, we are down for too long. Our adrenaline's already pumping. Let's start over. So I put my hand up. That's why I put my hand up. That's why they restarted the race. But
I did ask that earlier. So
yeah, that's why they restarted the race, because I was like, I'm not focused right now. So yeah, sorry y'all. But yeah, but I
Laura
went
said,
back.
give us the deets.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I'm here for. Yeah, y'all want me to talk. But yeah, so when I got out, I was like, okay, that was a pretty fast start. Like I was all right. This is literally my thought process as we're running. I was like, that was a pretty fast start. And then I realized I'm still kind of up there. I'm like, where's everybody else? Like, I'm like, what's happening right now? And when I crossed the finish line, I didn't even see Sharika next to me. So I was like, okay, that was a pretty good time. I think it was pretty good. And then when I saw Elaine's time, I was like, what did I run? I was like, what? And then I looked up, I was like, wait a minute, what? I just went 1083. Like, I honestly would have been satisfied with like a 10.9. I honestly would have been fine. But when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, the sky's the limit now. Like, y'all can't bring me down. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I just went 10.83. So yeah.
Was it like Kori and I have talked about, like some of the world records that we're seeing now, the meet records and stuff, where it's like some things seem so out of touch once upon a time, right? Like 51 in the 400 hurdles, 10.5, like now 10.8. Do you feel like I can go 10-7. I can go
Yeah.
6. It's like you have to
It's a
see it or do it
Yeah.
to believe that like.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. It's like, okay, I did it. What else can I do? Like, that's kind of like how I feel, honestly. Yeah, no, I mean, Flo always said, talk to me. I'm like, you can run 10-7, you can run 10-7. But now to see that Elaine is running 10-5, like, yo, like, what else can I do? Like, I'm so excited just to see the evolution of where we're at right now with sprints. Like, because I'm a student of the game. Like, I'm a student of track and field. I love, especially the 100. Like, I can tell you, I've watched Shelly Ann race her for multiple like of her races many times. Like I am a student of the game. Like and I'll admit that. I don't really care what anybody says. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I respect my competitors. I respect everybody because it's like I know what it takes to get there and I know what it takes to be on this line right now. So I'm not finna sleep on nobody. Like and nobody at all because everybody's bringing their A game. So yeah, so like just to see like where we're going with track, it's amazing. Like everybody's running fast times right now. Like it's unbelievable. And like you said earlier in the before I got on, you were saying that you never saw in your lifetime that the FloJo record could be touched, and it truly might, like for real.
And you're there, like, you're in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so cool to me, and this is why I love you. It's the joy that you have talking about other people's successes because that's going to contribute to your success, but also like you're just genuinely happy to see people run fast, even if it's not you. I think is so telling of your character and how like humble and genuine of a person you are. I just
thank you.
Just like you can see you're just like, because I think you're kind of like me in that like I'm in the sport, but I'm also still a really big fan of my sport. I like get over like, oh, that's so and so. That's so he just ran,
Yeah. No, your energy is definitely very, very pure. Very. I love it.
And I
people might not know that because I'm very quiet. Like I don't really talk to other people like that.
That's why I was like, I've never spoken to you before, but I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'm a very quiet and reserved person, but I admire everybody that I'm around. Like I've been very appreciative about being around a lot of greatness. So yeah.
We love to see it. I also want to know if you have any plans for the off season. I'm always curious about other athletes off season. I used to always like plan a big trip or like
and not invite me.
Oh Lord, here we go. No, I'm definitely I'm spending like this next 2 weeks. I'm spending some time with my family in Orlando. This is actually the longest I've been in Orlando since 2015. So I'm pretty excited to like just be around my family and have some downtime with them. Come to Jamaica. Hey, don't tempt me. but yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a little vacation for myself, kind of get away from the chaos and kind of wind down and get ready for next season. Because I mean I have 5 weeks off, so 5 weeks off without having to see Flo. So
sometimes it's like I love that man. I don't want to see you no more. Like I just don't want to.
Yeah. Well, if I give you some auntie advice, because it sounds like you're already thinking about tomorrow. Enjoy this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take your vacation. Love on yourself. You're gonna have a lot of time and a lot you already know the work that has to be done and that you will do. Take this 5 weeks to enjoy it. Because I'm 35 and I'm like, woo, where did the time go?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You mentioned you being a quiet person, and I don't know if you remember this. We were at regionals. We were at regionals, and Teahna was my roommate because we're volunteer coaches at Texas. And I like turned you to the bed, and I'm really big into how athletes mentally prepare to get into races. And I turned to you, I'm like, what do you do to get like yourself prepared? Because you're such a chill person, and everyone knows I run on anger and rage, and I love to be hype, and like I turn into a monster. And we were talking about you. I'm like, I'm just like chill, like, oh dang, I'm having pretty good starts, and like for your teenage. So what is your mentality going to races? Like, what are you just talking your affirmations? Do you like, I don't know, what do you do? Because
as everybody knows, you do a shakeout the morning of your race. Obviously, like I do like a 10-minute little shakeout. Get some coffee, go on a 20-minute walk. But then I just kind of like, I chill. Like I trust my training. So it's like track meets are the fun part. Like, why am I putting so much tension and stress into running for 10 seconds and I do 6 200s, and die on the track? like that's really the fun part. So like, I'm gonna just enjoy it.
And I have one more question, Natasha. Don't get mad at me. I know
I'm not mad. I'm enjoying this. Teahna is a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
Because I watched. I was doing my research, even though I'm with you every day. And I meant to ask you this when we were talking about body image, but I wanted you to say why you wear briefs when you put on your uniform, why you picked that as your uniform bottoms.
Because like at a point in my life, I was so subconscious about my thighs and my butt and how big they were. But then it's like now, like I'm finna flaunt that. Like I got it. Let me show it. like I'm, it's no point of hiding it. Like it's there. And
no shade, no tea, because I say it makes you happy, do what you want to do. But there are a lot of women out there that's spending money for them thighs and that booty, okay?
I'm not heavy.
Flaunt it, okay? Okay.
Like all I got is upper hamstring and lower back. I ain't got nothing back there. Okay.
And like wearing the one piece too, I never really wear the one piece. So I was like, you know what? This is the last race. Let me just put this on. Yeah.
But I love that you're like making a statement with like your uniform and telling girls like, love your body. This is strong. This is beautiful. This is fast. This is 1083. And I think that you is like, I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all be sleeping on Teahna Daniels, and I'm tired of it. This is the Teahna Daniels Stan account. Also, I already told you I could do it once, but let's do it twice. Send a Black Women's Money today. Teahna Daniels has merch. She's on Fan Arch. If you want the link, it's in the description of this video. Her logo's cute. She's been like fiddling with her logo pretty much all year because she knew she was gonna pop off and y'all were gonna need her merch. And
I have like Kori, no, I've been practice like, you like this? You like that?
I love it. So go get her merch, support. We are over time. Natasha, do you have? But like not that bad. It was like
no, we're doing good in the conversation. Tiana's dropping some gems. So let's if anyone in the chat has any questions, we'll take a couple of questions and wrap it up.
In the bikinis, which
you already know my relationship with Megan Thee Stallion, okay? Because that's my girl. That's my girl. I love some Megan. Yeah.
That is the only person I can like.
I love Megan too. I got low with him today. I was like, oh, I got some Megan. I got some knees.
Megan knees.
I'll be mid warm up and then just run up on Teahna and I'll just give her one little lyric and then go right back to her.
Yeah. You'll hype me up.
Someone said they didn't say this part. They said they didn't say since you are such a track fan, but who are your track idols growing up?
Oh man. Woo. Carmelita, Shelly, Veronica Campbell Brown, Mojo. Like there's so many there's so many women that I've like studied. Yeah, there's so many women that I've studied for for the 100 and the 200 honestly, but yeah. Yeah, I admire a lot of women that are in the track and field world or have been in the track and field world.
People want to know if you're offering yoga classes online. If not, we'll just start Track Girl Summer Yoga with Teahna Daniels. We'll get that popping. But do you offer online classes? Because apparently that's how I have to take them.
I do not right now. And right now I kind of just want to have some time to myself to like decompress. But I will definitely let you guys know when I start that, because I can definitely do that during the fall.
And come back to Track Girl Summer and
For sure. Definitely.
They want to know if both of y'all are trying to run the 200, Natasha and Teahna.
Yeah, for sure. I love the 200.
Okay. I'm with it.
Okay. And what's your height?
Oh yeah.
I'm 5.
You're 5'7"?
Hmm?
Shorter than me? That's crazy.
Why do I look taller?
I thought you were taller.
Oh no, 5'7", honey.
Oh, I know. You know, I'm 5'9".
I tell Kori all the time, it's the presence that makes us appear taller than we are. You should have a grand presence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I thought you were at least my height. Gosh.
151, guys. We broke Monday's record. Teahna brought to the party.
Turn up.
See?
Abigail asked the question. I think honestly, I think both of them will go. If I'm being real.
Oh, the
question, Abigail Cameron. She asked the question, but I think Kori, are you 6'3"? Yes, Kori is 6'3" in her head.
Big body.
In her mind.
Big body. Kori the Stallion.
Okay, right. I like this question, Abigail. If you could pick an all-time 4x1 team, who would it be? So all the presents to the athletes that you study.
And I want to know which leg they're running.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank you, Rob Ramsey, for the $50 super chat.
Thank you.
Oh man, that's so
before you say that, someone asked, "Is there a height requirement?" No one's in the low 5s. Mommy Rocket's in the low 5s.
Yeah.
And Des Bryant.
Yeah,
they're like 5'2".
Has a variety. Like track has a big variety.
Kenny's 5'4".
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. They're really tall like me, but like there's some short girls on the track. Okay, let's get into this 4x1.
4x1 all-time dream team.
I kind of wish I had my board right
That's
now.
how we're closing it out.
Okay, USA or
no?
It's a different.
Any woman.
That's
USA, Jamaica, Poland, Italy. Your all-time faves.
Maybe not women from the 80s block.
No. I mean, I can't even think. Like, it's collegiate. So many people that I'm thinking about. Honestly, like right now, I'm thinking about first leg. Makai Briscoe and Tiana Bartoletta are like my top 2 for first leg right now.
Okay. But okay.
But there's also so many other women too that could be first leg. There's so many options. I don't know, y'all. I can't decide.
You got to. You have to. Come on, you can do it. So okay. You put Teahna or Briscoe on your first.
Yeah, for sure. Briscoe can get out the blocks, boy.
But you got to pick.
I got to pick a second leg.
No, you got to pick a first leg out of those 2.
Oh. Okay. Teahna. Oh, Briscoe. No, because Briscoe my dog. But I don't know.
It's hypothetical. Nobody's gonna be mad.
I know. Okay, I'll pick Teahna.
Okay.
If we're talking like peak, if we're talking like everybody at their peak.
Yes.
Teahna. And think about as the energy Teahna brings to a relay.
For sure. Yeah. Teahna to all time.
Everyone say Teahna.
Yeah, I'm gonna take myself out of it. Teahna,
No. Put
out of it.
yourself in there.
Okay.
Just think about how fun running on that relay would be. It's your dream relay. Aren't you in your dreams?
I'm gonna just do USA. Teahna to Flojo to Ashford to me.
Ooh, you bringing that team home?
She said.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to everybody, but like,
thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm glad we didn't do all world because if we had to put the Jamaicans in there too, I like.
It's like it's not fair. Oh man, yeah. Oh, and you right, Carmelita too. It's just that wasn't a fair. That wasn't a fair.
It wasn't. It wasn't. But we get after it sometimes, and it's meant to be fun. So
yeah,
can't pick everybody.
Right. And I only pick myself only because I would love to be I would love to be on that relay. Yeah.
You don't need no explanation. You deserve to be on that relay. It's your dream team.
Thank you. Hello.
Sorry, Kobe was reverse sneezing, so I had to get my baby. Single mom, you know how it goes.
Hi, Kobe. You are the.
Where's my baby?
Where's who?
My baby.
You talking about Chris? Chris is at my mama's house, tearing somebody's ankle.
All of your most prized possessions with your mom.
Yeah, I trust her the most. So yeah, trust me, I definitely trust her the most.
Victoria wants to know if we made it to the bank.
We're going to the bank on Saturday, 9 Central. We have an appointment at Wells Fargo.
Dang, you ain't got to tell the people where we.
The shirts will be live. But if you guys, here's the thing: you can't buy Track Girl Summer merch yet. But what you can do is buy Teahna Daniels merch at fanarts.com.
Info is in the description.
Thank you, Rob.
And I agree with. I just want Teahna to know the fans see her and cheer for her.
Thank you guys. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the support so much. Like I see it and I really love it, guys. For real.
We have to do the business account apparently in person with Wells Fargo, and we have to be together or doing it. We have to do it at the same time. We're trying to figure it out. I'm sorry. We should do it each week so we can.
Thank you, Aisha, for the link.
Yes.
Check out Teahna's merch.
Please.
Everyone. Yes, you guys, like, buy her merch. Wear it. You guys say the fans are with her. Let's wear her shirts. Come to the meets. Put it on. Mm-hmm. Have her here. Then Christmas is coming up.
Right.
Thank gifts. Right. If you need the trick or treat, give the kid a Teahna Daniels shirt. Okay.
Period. And also follow me on Instagram, guys. And all of my handles is, I guess.
Yes, plug it. Oh, it's right there. Good job, Natasha, for putting it on the screen.
Yes. I'm trying.
J-Lo Video Productions. I hope you saw that. We're producing. Is there anything?
All of those are really great relays, by the way. I see the comments as well. Really great relays.
I'm gonna go to Teahna to Teahna to Teahna to Teahna. Okay, Dylon.
Sure. If there can be 3 other me, that would be kind of cool.
The role does. The role really does. Teahna, thank you so much for coming on. They asked for you on Monday. You came here on Wednesday. We appreciate you. You are a
vacation.
You are a joy. You are a light.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your vacation. come back to Track Girl Summer anytime that you like.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you for dropping these gems tonight.
Yes, ashe, ashe. Ashe means to declare something and, make a change. So ashe to y'all. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all night. I hope everybody that tuned in has a great night. And yeah.
Ashe, ashe. I don't know what.
Ashe.
Count on Kori. Count on Kori.
Like just like
I love Kori though. I understand.
People are already asking for you back. We haven't gotten off the first one, but we feel it. Well, guys, that was track. Oh, let me do the outro. I should have it memorized by now. But thank you guys for coming to Track Girl Summer. We've had a great time. Make sure you follow Track Girl Summer here on the YouTubes, on the Instagrams, on the Twitters. We'll be having clips from this live up on Twitter. Not on Twitter, on Instagram. I don't know. Follow me at the Kori Monster. Follow Natasha at Natasha Hastings. Follow Teahna Daniels, buy her merch, and send her. Are you Teahna Daniels on Cash App or Venmo?
It's actually my name.
That's an option too. And we'll be back, same place, maybe different time, but we'll be back on Friday with our Lausanne breakdown. We'll let you know at some point,
Hey, listen, we scheduled today's show, okay? We had a link. The time was off, but we scheduled. We had thumbnails. We had info. Consistency.
We're trying. We're getting better. We're still struggling, but we're getting better, guys.
It's just a start. I love what y'all are doing. Y'all are giving athletes such a great platform to talk and actually share their experience and their voices. So I appreciate this a lot, for real. Because nobody would know how I really am unless I put it out there, or if we have platforms like this. So I appreciate y'all.
We try.
On that note, thank you, Teahna. That was why we do what we do.
I'm on Track Girl Summer with Teahna Daniels. Can I call you back? We're literally finishing up the show. All right, bye. If you don't answer his phone call, he'll text you and why didn't you answer your phone? All I wanted to say is, remember, no matter what time of the year it is, it's always a Track Girl Summer, baby. That's our show.
Bye. Thanks, Teahna.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
What happened?
I don't know. You can control things.